Could the committee hear from Tyler Rowley?
Thank you very much, Rep. I just want to address the polling that Craig had stated. May 29th, 2015 was the 37th straight poll that said 55% of Americans think that abortion should be illegal in all or most cases. We can go back and forth with polls. You can throw out a poll, I can throw out a poll. I don't put a lot of stock in polls anyways. If you had polled the American people in the 19th century about slavery, you'd probably end up with slavery if you based your opinions on polls. But the polls do not say what you said. I'm here representing the My Body, My Choice movement. That is my main message. My body, my choice. Because everyone knows intuitively, means you know it as instinct, that a person's body, his or her body, is sacred and should never, ever be violated by someone else. I believe so much in the My Body, My Choice message that I try and make myself available on Tuesday mornings outside of Planned Parenthood on Point Street in Providence. A while back, one of the Planned Parenthood escorts asked me an interesting question. He said, "Why do you come here and try to convince people that you're right?" And I thought that was an excellent question, because I don't stand outside any other businesses or clinics and try to convince people of my message. Why then do I do it at Planned Parenthood? Why do I make that my cause? Why on earth am I even there? And then I remembered. My body, my choice. You see, when a woman goes into Planned Parenthood to have surgery, she's not going in to have surgery done on her body. The doctor, and I use that term so loosely, the doctor may touch her body in the process of that surgery, but the surgery is not being performed on her body. It is not. At Planned Parenthood, a woman makes a choice to have a lethal surgery performed on someone else's body. And everyone stands around and they allow that doctor to violate this person's body in the most awful way. This victim, who has a unique body, a unique genetic code, unique arms, unique legs, has given no consent, none, to either its mother or her doctor. And while that little boy or that little girl sits defenseless and vulnerable, his or her body is violated in the worst way until he is dead, or until she is dead. There is a body that gets vacuumed into a sort of suction machine, but it's not the woman's body. There's a body that gets ripped apart limb by limb, but it's not the woman's body. There's a body that gets discarded into medical waste bags, but it's not the woman's body. hands, feet, a heart that was just beating moments ago, a skull, body parts that just a moment ago made up a living person are pulled apart and thrown away. And this happens in the United States of America. And let's just be honest about it. If you support it, let's just be honest about it. If you support it, then you do not believe in human rights for all human beings. That's it. If you support, you don't believe in human rights for all human beings. So to answer the Planned Parenthood escort's question, I go down there to truly defend their favorite slogan, my body, my choice, and to that, the pro-life movement says absolutely, absolutely. Bill 7313 says, it requires an ultrasound fetal image be made of every fetus about to be aborted. Requires an ultrasound image be made of every fetus about to be killed or aborted. Okay, now we all know that it's wrong to kill an innocent child. We all know that. But it's even worse to kill a child and pretend like he doesn't exist. Let's take a photo of the baby before he's killed. That's what we're asking. Let's take a photo of the child. Let's give him that tiny, tiny bit of dignity. Let's take a photo of him. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Any questions for Tyler?